drafted in as a private, but then
Oh,
you
yeah.
became an officer?
Okay, we're rolling.
Yeah, most I ever got was a private first class before I went into till I went to Caltech, and then I got commissioned at Caltech.
You became a lieutenant?
Yeah, lieutenant. Yeah,
Okay. And then you went, you said you were in Africa for a while,
yeah.
but you also went to some other places while you were overseas, is that right?
That's correct. Four different others, three different others, but they. And one was the south. The south. Is it on now?
Yeah, we're on now.
One of them is on the south tip of Africa. One of them was in the middle of Africa. One of them, the last one was on the Mediterranean, and it was the best one of them all. They had beautiful food. They had great food. So over the 4 years that I was there, that I went to 3 different places in that part of the country.
Harvey wants to say goodbye. And we're rolling in.
We were talking about your service with the Army Air Corps in World War II, and you were telling me about some of the places that you were stationed in the Mediterranean and Africa. I understand that at one point you were in Iran for a while.
Yeah.
And what I want to ask you is, did the war change you in any way? Did it change your outlook on life? Did it change your outlook on the world or on America? What did it change about you?
Yeah, I did get a good impression of the service and life at that age of going into it. I had no direction. I think a lot of people at my age, they really have no direction. But some of them have their ancestors or their uncle or somebody has a farm, has to do something. They're down there, and they know what they're going to do when they get out of college. I did not know, and a lot of people did not want to. But I think the service helped formulate your some growth in you that was good in later life. Made you could do something. You didn't just fool around. You were able to take some direction.
And did you find that it gave you some direction?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I went after the service. Then and I had some help from my time in the service. Well, I didn't have all my time in the service. I didn't know what I was going to do with this time. And the money that they were paying me, so I did go for a flight. I took flying lessons, and to use up some of the money and time that was going to occur. But after that, then I was able to find the school that I wanted to attend in Troy, New York, and that was the best thing that ever happened to me. Was the 2 years that I had there, and that's where I learned about construction and design and things like that. And it was excellent training. I was so happy. I got a good impression of the service, and I got good favors from the service.
Did you lose any friends while during the war?
Did I lose any?
Did you lose any friends to combat in the war?
I think I did, but I can't remember who. Maybe one or two. Not a lot. Maybe one or two. They were in the service. There was where there were more fatalities. In the Air Force, we didn't have all that nearly so much as some of the other services, I believe. So I would read about them in the newspaper. My aunts would send me a clipping of somebody who had passed away, and so there were some of those, but not particularly good friends. No, I don't think I lost a friend.